1871. If it weren't for the phone call between his aunt and Adam Smith on the way home, Alex at this moment would really believe that the enthusiasm of the woman on the phone came from the heart. So, he simply pretended to be very surprised and said with a smile, "Auntie, it's really you? Why would you remember to call me?" Cynthia actually didn't want to call Alex either. She had already passed the order to Adam Smith so that Adam Smith would directly inform Alex to go to Orem Grand for dinner tomorrow. However, Mr. Anderson came to her specifically just now and asked her to call Alex herself. But it could also appear that she was more sincere. And, after all, she and Alex had not seen each other for so many years. A call ahead of time to get in touch was tantamount to warming up in advance. For the next plan to persuade Alex to go home, it would also help. So she smiled and said, "Alex, I haven't seen you for so many years. Your aunt has always been thinking about you. I wanted to see you in Orris Hill a long time ago, but I heard Nolan say that you don't want to come back temporarily, so I just didn't bother you." With that said, she asked with great concern, "Alex, how have you been all these years?" Alex felt a little nauseous in his heart, but he kept politely saying, "Everything is fine for me. Thank you, Aunt, for your concern." Cynthia breathed a sigh of relief and said with a smile, "You have a good time, Auntie couldn't be more pleased." After that, she said again, "By the way, Alex, I called you mainly because I want to come to Orris Hill to see you tomorrow and ask you out for a meal. I wonder if you have time." Alex asked in surprise, "You are coming to Orris Hill tomorrow?" "Yes," Cynthia said. "Actually, I wanted Adam Smith to notify you, but I thought about it. The aunt and nephew have not seen each other for so many years, so I called you personally." Alex smiled and said, "Okay. When will you arrive tomorrow?" "I will invite you to dinner." Cynthia smiled and said, "Let's have dinner in Orem Grand tomorrow night. I have already told Adam Smith." "Okay." Alex did not hesitate and agreed without thinking. "Then see you in Orem Grand tomorrow night." Cynthia smiled and said, Well, then I'll see you tomorrow." Alex hung up Cynthia's phone. The smile on his expression gradually disappeared. He had no affection for all the people named Anderson, whether it was his grandfather, his uncles, or his aunt. Before investigating the cause of his parents' death, the Anderson family was the biggest suspect in his eyes. Back in the room, Emma had already set a bath water for him. After taking a bath, Alex went back to bed to sleep. Emma, like a child waiting to hear a story, asked him if he had encountered any interesting things in China. Alex told Emma what had happened between the three big families in Beijing. However, he deliberately picked himself out of this series of events, not daring to let Emma know that he was deeply involved in it. He just told her that his clients in China happened to have some relationship with these families, so he got some first-hand inside information. Emma was shocked to hear Alex talk about these incredible things. The elements of big families, ninjas, and assassination sounded not only incredible, but also new. Therefore, Emma was very happy to listen to it and entangled Alex to talk about it until it was too late.